Good morning, everybody. This is Andrea Vasconcelos, Director of Primary, speaking here. I would like to welcome you all to our harvest celebration this year. This year, as you know, in an adjusted format as a podcast. The children have been having a lot of fun and have been working very hard along with staff to produce these lovely recordings that you're going to hear in just a couple of seconds. Enjoy. Fantastic. What a great performance. Thank you, children. I hope you enjoyed the performance as much as we did on this side. Listening to the children singing on the recording and singing in the classrooms, enjoying their own performance and the beautiful, beautiful artwork. Amazing. Thank you. This takes a lot of work, and there are a few people I need to thank here. I'd like to start by thanking the children for the lovely, lovely singing, their lovely artwork. Thank you. I'd like to thank all the staff involved, all the teachers, assistants, and other staff that have been involved in creating this podcast and the lovely artwork and photographs. Especially, I would like to thank Mr. Oliveira, Mr. Ferreira, and Mrs. Mourinho for the music production and the post-production. Thank you very much to all. Thank you also to the parents, and in name of the Salvation Army, who will join us live in a couple of minutes, thank you for the generous donations, for all the food that has been collected for us to donate to them and to the people and children who need it in the local community. Thank you very much and have a good week. Hello again, everybody. And now for a live moment right at the end. I'm sure you're impressed, as we are, with these children singing. They did beautifully, beautifully. The artwork is stunning, and we're really, really, really proud of what the children and the staff managed in these rather difficult and exceptional circumstances. These difficult and exceptional circumstances have also led to a lot of issues amongst people who do not have the economic resources that we luckily have. And we have a mountain of donations, and I'm going to pass over to Captain Philippe from the Salvation Army for him to say a thank you to everybody.
Good morning, everyone. It's good to be here, although the circumstances are different. But first of all, thank you so much once again to Clip and all of you for supporting us again through this food collection that is going to help many and many families that we support. As I normally say when I come to Clip, the work of the Salvation Army around the world, it's only possible because we have good friends and good partners. And Clip is one of them, of course. And these days I read something that catch my attention. We all know that the world is living difficult moments, especially because of this pandemic. But two things this pandemic has shown me. First, we all are people vulnerable. But secondly, there are people that are more vulnerable than others. And it's because of them that organizations like the Salvation Army exist. Allowed me to share a short story that happened not with me, but with my wife and two other members of the Salvation Army. There was a lady that came to us, asked for help, and in fact she wanted food. She lives alone with her granddaughter, and of course we provide the food for her. So we went to her house with the food, and after she insists to our group to meet the granddaughter. And it's a little girl, 4 years old. So with all the protections, they went to meet this little girl. And when the door opened, this little girl asked her grandmother, "What's that you have in the hands?" And she said, "This is food that these people brought to us." And she said, "Can I see it?" So she started opening the bag, and she was taking everything out. And she put on the table around her, and in the end she gave a huge smile, and she said something like, "This is all for me." It's really interesting because when you give rice, pasta, milk, cereals, perhaps sauces, you're not giving food, you're giving hope. And this is our mission in the Salvation Army, not just giving food to the people, but bringing them hope. So we want to say thank you on behalf of every family that we help. We want to say thank you because you're not just giving food, You're giving hope to people. And this food that today we are collecting in us is not just food. It's love, happiness, joy, and hope for many and many families. So thank you so much for supporting us.
So, hope, love, joy, sharing. This is what we believe in too. This is why we do this. Even in these difficult circumstances, we wanted to mark the moment. We wanted to gather food for the people who need around us. And thank you for your generous, generous donations. I'd also like to thank other people here. I'd like to thank the children for their beautiful, beautiful singing and artwork again. And I'm going to ask my audience here for a little clap for the children, please. I'd like to thank all the staff in the school who's been involved in this. Thank you to them. A clap for all the staff in general. I'd like to thank my little technical team here who are going to have to clap themselves. So thank you to them. Clap yourselves. In all of this, I'd like to especially thank the music teachers who have been in charge of putting all of this together. So the choosing and the rehearsing of the songs and the recording and the production, all of that production and post-production. So I'd like a clap for Mrs. Margarida Marinho, Mr. Josué Ferreira, and for the overall coordination and masterminding of all of this, Mr. Filipe Oliveira. Thank you very, very much to him. I will say my farewell now. It's been a pleasure doing this, preparing this, showing this. It's there for posterity online, on YouTube, without this final speech of mine, I believe. Oh, it is there. Oh no, I'm there for posterity. Anyway, it is what it is. So if you didn't manage to watch it this morning, or if you know of people who didn't manage to watch it, it's there for you to watch it afterwards, and the children can enjoy the songs afterwards at home, at school. Enjoy and have a good break as well. We all need a little bit of a break. Thank you very much. Have a good half term. Bye-bye.